Yeah.
So what a thrilling weekend of cricket we witnessed over the past weekend, where we had players and teams come from all over, not just the country, but the world, to participate in the C.S. Bhullar and Maninder Kaur Bhullar Memorial Cricket Tournament 2021. Welcome to the closing ceremony. First, go and thank our tournament sponsors, especially our main sponsors, Bhullar Transport and Call Right. After that, we also had many other sponsors participate in the tournament. Vivek Sharma, Cargo Solution and Cargo Prime Runner, Fastline Cargo, Eagle Truck Line, and Fleet One. Thank you guys for being a part of the tournament. Next, congratulations to both the sides. 22 yards Sultan and Saini 11 for reaching the finals, and all other teams who came out and played fearless cricket. Now, if I could please have Mr. Gary Bhullar and Mr. Harry Bhullar come up. Without whose ideation and innovation for this tournament, we wouldn't have all been here. I think the way they hosted this tournament has us all here in Ohio. And yes, unfortunately the finals didn't happen, but we're all sitting here with two champions. And this was not possible without these two, so thank you so much. If I could just please have you guys share some words.
Hello everyone, thanks for coming here for the ceremony of the tournament. We tried our best, but unfortunately the weather didn't allow us to play the final, and we make the decision too early to call off the game. But that's fine, it is what it is. Thanks for the sponsors. Like he said, if the sponsor is not there, it will never happen. Thanks for the teams and the players coming here and play the cricket. We see some big names, came up here and played this cricket, and we really enjoyed it. We want to see the final, but that's okay. We'll be next year. We did this. We conducted this tournament in the memory of my mother and the father. My father he was involved in the cricket all his life. First he was playing cricket, and then he was training people. So he was all his life he was doing cricket. So this just because of that, and we have this tournament conducted. Everybody can remember him, that who he was. Also, my mother, she was a housewife, and she was washing all the dirty cricket clothes all her life. So, yeah, I'm gonna pass that mic to my little brother. Say a few words.
Hello everyone, and thanks for coming and participating in this tournament. It was very great, seeing you all here. Congratulations to the Bunny, Sunny 11 and 22 yards. And yeah, it was great, seeing all you guys, seeing good faces of big players coming here. Have a good experience, watching you guys playing. And then we'll hope next year we'll have this tournament in LA. I'll let you know it will be at more good grounds, and the turf ground, and the outfit is really nice. Hope you will like it more. And less rain, yeah.
No rain.
No rain. So let's proceed for the.
I missed the important part that our committee, that they work so hard. If they're not there, it would never happen. Really Pawan, sorry if I missed the names, but they did the very hard work. I mean, I was just sitting on the back and watching them, but they're the one who doing all the hard work. They're taking care of everything. Thanks again, thanks a lot. And then once again, congratulations, 10-11 and 22 yards.
I want you guys to, have another round of applause because I think this tournament was done very successfully. We saw no team dominate throughout the tournament, so that just shows the level of cricket that we witnessed. So another round of applause for these two. Now, if I could also have Mr. Gary give away some of the Guest of Honor awards.
Mr. Mark Soup. I know him from 1998. He was umpiring the games. It's a very tough job, and it's not. Umpire cannot make everybody happy. That's for sure. Doesn't matter who it is.
Right.
There's some international umpires, number one umpires. People have complained, but hey, this is the guy who's really.
Thank you guys.
Mr. David, our commentator, did a tremendous job today. Mr. Ahmed, our umpire, really known person. Mr. Pete came from Georgia. He's our team manager, Punjab Blues. And Mr. Vivek Sharma from California. And Mr. Gulab from Georgia also. Mr. Gautam, the head of the committee now. He's the guy Mr. Shah. Why are you hiding? They're the backbone for the tournament, man. This is so hard for them. They're leaving home at every day at 10 p.m. in the night on the grounds and doing all the hard work. Mr. Pavan. Mr. DJ Wale. And Mr. Rinku, I know him from long time. We played together. Thank you very much. But also there's more names, but we don't have any more trophies. So there's Mr. Vinay and more names. Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate that.
I would like to next call Mr. Murli to come up and mention the administrative team who worked seamlessly. As you mentioned, it wouldn't be without their hard work. They made sure before the tournament started to have the grounds prepared, especially because Thursday it did rain. So they're the ones who prepared anything. So if you can come and mention everyone who is part of the team.
Hello everyone. So without the umpires and volunteers, this tournament would have not been this successful. It's a learning curve for us every year as we arrange this tournament, organizing and everything. We are learning a lot of new things and we are doing a good job, I guess. And that should be told by the teams. So I know it's hectic for them to make decisions. They cannot satisfy everybody on the ground, but they have done their best as far as I know. And regarding the volunteers, there's a hell lot of work which is involved on the back end, which people cannot see. But I would like to thank all the volunteers, especially Harsha, Sai, Pawan, Prajeet, Ritesh, and all the other volunteers. Those who have worked everything in setting up the ground in the morning, cleaning up all the stuff in the ground, packing it back, putting it for the next day. It's not an easy job. Hope everybody has enjoyed this tournament, and we try to improve it for next year with the feedback what we get on this year's tournament.
Thank you to the American Cricket Network for covering the games that we had live. I'm sure everyone, their families, back everyone at home were watching the games. So thank you so much for all the live coverage you guys did. And thank you to DJ Olive for keeping the atmosphere at those grounds that were being live fed, especially with the entertainment they brought. So now proceeding to the awards. First up, we have the best batsman of the tournament, who will receive a check of $1,500, which goes to Burhan Jor from Saini 11, who is 233 runs with a strike rate of 173.8 in 4 matches, including 17 fours, 17 sixes, 2 half centuries, and a century that we witnessed in the semifinals. This check is sponsored by Zubair Ilyas and Emma Khan from EHMV Transport. Actually come up here. One, dominating your home grounds, being from Ohio, putting up a performance like that, and especially being the best batsman of the tournament. How does it feel?
I'm thankful to God, and I'm very happy about my performance and my team performance, and everything is all about the boost, my senior player who boosts me and who make me to perform like that. I'm very thankful to everyone.
Especially, when you look at the performances, do you have any favorite performance or moment from the tournament?
My every performance is the favorite performance. Because I try my best to make my every performance as the best. So I'm saying like I try to put 100% in my every performance. So.
No, you played very, very well. Now, being a local boy, playing against a lot of opposition that we witnessed, some players coming from all over, do you have anything you would add to, in terms of the tournament and how it was?
Everything was super good. And everyone, I think the management, every management, they try to do their best every next time. And I appreciated all the facilities and everything.
Well, congratulations. Thank you. Next, we have the best bowler of the tournament, who gets a check of $1,500, and this goes to Shrikant Narne from MSD for his 9 wickets in 4 matches, including a 4-wicket haul. This check is sponsored by Grinda Saini from GRB Transport. I'm not. Yeah, I don't think he is here. Yeah. Next, we have the MVP of the tournament, who gets a check of $2,500, which goes to Milind Kumar for his performance with the bat. 1 century, 3 half centuries in 4 innings, 23 fours and 17 sixes, with a batting average of 157.5. This check is sponsored by South Star Transport. Unfortunately, he is also not here. Now we have the moment I'm sure both teams are eagerly waiting for. This year we had not one, but 2 champions due to the weather. But both of these teams really dominated in the semifinals. You know, going up against the top of the table, they absolutely crushed it out there. So congratulations to both teams. Both teams will be receiving a check of $24,000. Let me have the 22-yard captain. Let me ask you a few questions before we present the check. You know, how does it feel coming in, going through the tournament, especially in that semifinals, you know, having that crucial game? You guys were up against the Atlanta team.
Well, it's always a good feeling to go into a final. And the team we have, we know the semi-final game is a very important game, so we will just bring our A game forward and take care of business.
Now, I know you've participated in many tournaments. What would you like to share? I think, you know, this tournament showed a lot of success. We saw a lot of character from the players because we witnessed, you know, a couple of centuries happen, you know, great wickets being taken.
This tournament, there is no easy team. There is no team you could pinpoint and say, I'm going to beat that team. You got to play hard for all games, and it's a very good tournament.
Absolutely. Well, if I could please have the Bhullar family please present the check to the captain. Before we let the teams, you know, tackle up the trophy there, can we also get the Sani 11 captain?
Yeah.
So I think the way you guys, you know, in the tournament have performed, especially losing the first game, but, you know, coming back stronger. And I think yesterday that really, you know, close game that had everyone on their toes. You know, how does it feel? I know we didn't have the finals, but I think, you know, becoming champions.
I mean, first to start with, I would like to congratulate the Bhullar family for having this tournament. And I was very part of them in the first tournament, but to see the tournament grow is a big round of applause for them, and many congratulations. And regarding the team, so we had a very new team, formed a new team just before the start of the tournament. In the first game, everyone knows that we lost the game, but definitely I would like to congratulate my guys who gelled again in the second game. We found all our places, we got them back, and we won all the 3 games after that. Again, congratulations to you guys. Thank you for supporting me.
And then if you also, you know, want to share kind of how this tournament was in terms of, you know, the success that it saw.
I mean, again, as Eamon mentioned, there was no, we didn't, no breather in any game. We had to come with 100%, I would say more than 100% in each game. There were small sessions, if you, get down, lose at that session, you're out of the game. So, it was a very competitive tournament, and thanks to all you guys here, all the players here. who made this tournament a really, really big success.
Thank you. Now, if we could please have the team presented. If we can have both the captains and the owners or the management of the teams to come up for the trophy presentation. So we will be having this trophy here being presented to both 22 years been done in 2011.
ये फोटो लेने वाले एक साइड में डाले कैमरा ब्लॉक हो
I don't think it will help
Like close to them, I thought they never seen like jumping down like this. Yes, no, I actually had a stand back. No, my partner who plays stand by. Yeah, no one tell me as I reach by the
Hello.
like the same right? Then when I messaged you last time, if I did that was everyone this will get for I never spot
Big thanks to the Rotary for be doing all the interviews and running around
yeah, oh, amazing. Amazing, yeah. Just get the pictures and live with it. Yeah. Look at the friend. Look at that.
When I hear your voice, I know I'm finally free. Every single word is perfect as it can be. It's I need you here with me. When you're with me, I find so that I'll never fall. It's getting when I say I'm alone. Every single time I find it hard to breathe. 'Cause I need you here with me every day. You say the words I want you to say. There's a way in which I never go away. I know that you need me. 'Cause I need you here with me every day.
The thing is definitely clear, right?